Hello, well it has been a while, hasn't it? So much so that when I sat down I realised that the base that my camera kind of screws into that clips onto my tripod was missing. So it's currently just balancing on top and I've ordered a new one from Amazon. But for some reason where I live now it's Friday night, it's not going to get here till Monday, which is a bit of a bummer. But yes, so welcome to my uni room that you've seen before. It's very messy at the moment and part of that is to do with this behind me. I have always been, obsessed is a wrong word, maybe it's the right word, but I've always been interested in clothing and fashion. I was going to do a fashion degree several years ago, as you may know, but I never did, and now I'm a nursing student. And something I did when I first got my first job was I started buying lots and lots of clothes because I could afford to, and they're all fast fashion. And I currently have an absolute packed wardrobe behind me, which is partially just packed because I've not put stuff away properly, and a fairly sizable amount of clothes back at my parents' house. I have been very lucky with my uni hall this year, and where it's a listed building I've ended up with a very big room. That's not going to be the same case next year when I move into a house. I'm moving into a house in London, I'm so excited, but I am taking a smaller sized room. So I thought I'd go through my wardrobe with you today and yeah, sort some stuff out. I'm going to be making piles of stuff I'm keeping, stuff I'm donating and stuff I am selling. I'm going to sell a few bits and pieces which are still like really good quality, just so I can help fund some new bits to go in, and because I'm moving, which is a very expensive process. And where I'm donating my clothes to, as well as donating clothes that can still be worn, if I donate anything which maybe is too damaged or too old, they can recycle it and get funds for that, for the charity. So yeah, I'm also going to have a pile of stuff that's to go back to my parents' house, maybe stuff that I don't wear regularly enough, or is winter and somehow didn't get taken home, back home in like Christmas, Easter time, and I won't need over the summer, although it may end up staying here until I move anyway. I don't really know what's happening at the moment. It's all a very weird process moving out for uni halls. But anyway, so let me let you into my little secret of the messy wardrobe. It's only been this bad over the last couple of weeks since I've been back on placement, but it is pretty bad. As you can see, very much is not put away properly. So that's what I'm going to start on, and I'm probably going to bring you along with me if you don't mind. So this is a little black dress that I have really loved for a long time. I believe I got it from a charity shop. In Hitchin with one of my friends. We went shopping. They have great charity shops there, and it's from New Look, but when New Look was very old and had a different label. Oh, can you see that? Can you see that? And I've worn it to a Christmas ball in 2016 and a Freshers ball this year, and I've just got my wear out of it and I want someone else to have it. So I'm going to be getting rid of this. This I shall definitely not be getting rid of. This is my Rain Collective like concert t-shirt from their event they did earlier this year in Shepherd's Bush that I went to with two amazing friends who are actually two people I'm moving on next year, and we all own one of these t-shirts, which is going to be great. They're like, you can't come into the house unless you have one of these t-shirts. So this dress I bought from Topshop about a year ago in the sale. I got it really cheap. It's like a midi bodycon style dress with this crossover over your boobs, high necked. It is really beautiful. I've just never worn it. I don't it's just not really me. I think I bought it for Faint to go clubbing in, but I've never worn it. I've not really done that much clubbing because again, that's not me. And I feel like someone else is going to get better wear out of it. So this is my Hufflepuff t-shirt. This is not going anywhere. This I bought on a really great day with my sisters, going to see Warner Brothers during the Warner Brothers Studios during Christmas. It was so much fun and I'm a very proud Hufflepuff. I no longer wear these gym leggings. Basically I have 2 other pairs which I prefer, and so I'm going to get rid of them. I used to love this black Fashion Union jumper. However, it's very warm, it's very much a winter jumper, and it has these like bouffant sleeves. I don't know why I call them bouffant, I don't know what they're called. And I find it really difficult to wear over coats, undercoats even. So I feel like it's gonna have to go and maybe be replaced by like a second-hand black jumper I find at some point later on this year. So again, this is one of the t-shirts I bought when I first had a job, and it's like asymmetric at the bottom because I used to wear a lot of leggings in my last job. But now I have a uniform. I don't think I've touched it since I moved to uni. If I have, it's just when I've not been bothered to do my laundry. So it's just going. This was a great find in a charity shop many years ago. I was probably like 16. And it's like this vintage, really cool 80s jumper, which I've worn pretty much every winter. I absolutely love it, and it is staying because I cannot bear to live without it. Well, I can, but I love it, so it's staying. So this very wrinkled shirt is the shirt I bought last year, literally from Primark, which kind of shows the fast fashion industry. I kind of like it, but it's got this massive open back at the back. Literally, like it just joins up here and goes straight into an open back, and I found it really difficult to wear without like something underneath. So I never really wore it more than a couple of times. It is going. This cardigan I've had for so long now. It was one of the things I first bought when I had a job. I've worn it to death, and I've always kind of had a go-to cardigan since about 15 that I've worn to death. Before this it was like a beige one with lots of different colours running through it. Then it was this one. They've always had pockets as well, which seems to be a key criteria. I currently have a black and white one which I wear a bit, but not as much as I wore these other two. However, this just doesn't seem to fit me the same way it used to. I think it's been stretched in the wash so many times. It's now developing some little holes on the seam, and yeah, it's from Topshop and I could fix it if I wanted to, but even if I fix those holes, it doesn't sit right, therefore it's going. These jeans, I love these jeans. They're actually completely inside out since I moved to London, but the other day I went and ripped the thigh. So these also need to go. So here we have our donating pile, we have our selling pile, and we have our current keeping pile. However, as I'm putting stuff back in the wardrobe, I'm going to decide whether this I am keeping and if there's any more that can go. But right now I'm going to sort through underwear, which is boring and you don't want to watch that. Okay, so I pretty much sorted through everything last Friday, but now I actually have my car in London and I'm going home. Well, I'm dropping a load of stuff off tonight and I'm coming back tomorrow, but I am now basically taking anything that I no longer need clothes-wise and putting it in this big IKEA bag. So anything that's just winter clothes or I don't need for the next month that I'm living in London. So that's today's job. All done. So it took a little while for me to get to film this end part of the video, but in hindsight that's probably a good thing because it shows I can keep it tidy. When there's less stuff in there, what a surprise, who knew that at the beginning of this video. Now I'm going to put a little disclaimer out there, this is not all the clothes I'm keeping. As you may have seen, I'm hoping I filmed it, I took some stuff back to my parents, and a lot of stuff I took back to my parents I'm planning on leaving there next term, or at least for the beginning of the term. Things like winter coats, stuff I don't wear a lot, and just stuff so I have kind of like more decent stuff there. I kind of just left behind at my parents everything I didn't want to own anymore, which was really, really stupid. I since went home and had a massive clear out and got rid of like a huge suitcase and bag full of stuff to a charity shop, and then still have the bags left that I'm planning on selling. So yeah, but I also will bring some of it back in September, and some of these dresses behind me will probably go because there's summer dresses there, but I don't need them all year round, especially by the time it gets to sort of like mid-October. I'll probably do a drive back to my parents and get rid of some more stuff and get some more winter coats and stuff in. But yeah, I probably got rid of about 1/3 of my wardrobe here and about 2/3 of my wardrobe back at my parents' house, which overall I'm really, really happy with because I feel like I got it down. And I feel like when I got back to my parents' house, it was so easy for me to do it here because I was in that mood. When I got back to my parents' house, I was like, I've got to do this because I'm only here for a couple of days, and it was sort of more stressful, so I may have another look when I get back. I feel like I just kept some stuff because I like to, when it doesn't fit and stuff like that, so I do need to do a sort out when I get home again. But yeah, that was just me decluttering my wardrobe. I have no intention of doing a capsule wardrobe anytime soon. I honestly do not feel like I do my laundry enough. That is my main thing with capsule wardrobes. Like, how do you do your laundry? Like, do you do it like every day? I try and make my laundry last 2 weeks if I can, because of like it costs me at the moment to use the washing machine. So if I can make it last 2 weeks, I do. Obviously when I'm on placement I only have 4 of the uniforms, so I have to do it more regularly. But yeah, it is a little bit crazy. I think I showed you. So up on the top one I have my trousers, and then this one here, you can't see on camera, is my t-shirt, and I think there's a dress in there as well because they didn't fit hanging up. Down here I have some jumpers. I didn't keep many of those behind. I have a lot of jumpers, but I didn't keep many of them behind because we were having a heat wave in like 3 days ago. We since have had rain, but so I got rid of a lot of my jumpers. I kept a few, which I'm very glad I did. Down here I have towels and pyjamas, and I normally keep my uniform down here as well. And then behind me we've got jackets, trousers, dresses and shirts, and my ironing board. The little like foldy uppy, hanging uppy one from IKEA. And then down the bottom we have bras and underwear, socks and tights, and a bag full of scarves that need to just go back to my parents again. Although actually I may move them directly into the new house. Unfortunately, this wardrobe is going. Literally today or tomorrow. I haven't decided when I'm packing up the wardrobe, but I am leaving this flat. But that is for another video. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it's not been too long and too crazy. I have no idea how much footage I've got to edit. I'm not looking forward to that one. That will not be in the next 2 days that I'm editing that. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.